Wait. Did you say the ancestors? You said the ancestors, right? Okay. You want to call down the ancestors? Okay. 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 Sure. Sorry, more.
Okay, let me just start by saying a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I did a reading with a divination mat, okay? And the reading was talking about the state of America and what was going on with the state of America, okay? And the good thing about it, we got a lot of feedback on TikTok, on Instagram, on Facebook. We got a lot of feedback and YouTube, okay? Now, people have been asking me and emailing me and inboxing me, asking me to actually elaborate a little bit more on what we see that's going on in America. And when I say see, y'all, we see spiritually. Y'all know we used to have the spiritually speaking news where we would do readings on all the things, that, would be going on. So we'll be doing a little bit of the same thing here, but what we're going to do is basically get more into the politics side of it because a lot of people have questions and there's a lot going on right now. IRS being shut down, different places being shut down, so much going on. Okay, so people are wanting to know what we see and what the outcome is going to be of it. Now, based off of the divination I did with the divination mat, pretty much told you all that this is being operated by forces behind the forces. Okay, higher beings. Okay, so Pluto showed us that there's higher power and higher beings that's behind what is we see going on right now in America, the changes. Okay, so get ready. It's like Pump and Elon are just little puppets. Little puppets all around the place. They're little puppets. Okay, let me see something.
Puppets. Yeah, they like puppets. You think a lot? Yeah, I feel like all of this is for show. As I'm sitting there, I'm picking up stuff as I'm listening to them talk on TV. I see that a lot of like this is all for a show for hype.
Uh-huh.
And they trying to make us America seem like they do whatever they want to do. You know what I'm saying? They big and bad. They the big bad boys on the block. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And hyping up the people here in America. Not everybody. Some Americans are freaked out by what's being said and what's being done publicly, but
Uh-huh.
some of them, in the rural areas, I say
Uh-huh.
it like that.
Uh-huh.
They feel like, yeah, you tell them Trump. God damn it, you tell them Trump. You better get them, Trump, get them. Let them motherfuckers know we ain't fucking around, Trump. That's how they
Uh-huh.
that's
Uh-huh.
how they feel. So I'm seeing this in spirit while Trump is talking, and I'm just sitting here cracking up, like I'm watching it.
Uh-huh.
It's like I'm watching it live. It's like spirit giving me a DVR of what they're thinking, and so it's kind of hilarious
Well,
to
you're
me.
right because I see the same thing. They are just like you said, just like that. Happy, think he's big, Billy badass. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But at the end of the day, again, like I said, they're like little puppets.
Mm-hmm.
They're being controlled. They're being told what they need to do. They're being told that America needs to clean up. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
America got some cleaning up to do. So what's happening is you think it's Trump and Elon, but it's really them beings that's behind them. You got your sea beings, you got your cosmic beings, you got the planetary beings, and there's many of those. This is all from all planets. Okay.
And it's a like my wife said, it's a physical spiritual war, but it's like what I'm seeing is it's like until y'all get this right, we're gonna wage war on y'all with the forces of nature. You're gonna have hurricanes back to back. You're gonna have cyclones, And it's just not just America, it's all countries. They got to get, even Asia. They gotta get their stuff together too, because they being shown that it's not for play.
Right.
So
But you know, I was watching this morning. Australia is supposed to be having a cyclone.
mm-hmm.
Now, we do know there's a spiritual, physical war going on between man and nature.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we give man too much power.
Yep.
Okay? Stop giving man so much power. Yeah, they got their harp, they got their machines, they got all of the stuff they do to manipulate her womb. But you got to understand, they're just fighting back too. Because, you know, we're also going through another. Remember, I told you all in previous, you know, shows we did, we talked about the transformation that was taking place. And we're talking about from the cosmos down to the ants on the ground that's going through a transformation.
Mm-hmm.
So what's happening is there is a major transformation that's taking. I honestly think we've been in Aquarius for a long time. If you go back, I honestly think we've been in Aquarius for a long time. If you go back and listen to songs like Earth, Wind, and Fire, there is a war between y'all. Let me just tell y'all. It's some of these weather things you see going on.
Yeah.
It is being presented to the masses for the simple fact that um for the simple fact that they gotta hide. So them tornadoes that you think is tornadoes, that's a front. That's to cover up what's going on. Have you all ever heard at night video games like the space video games and they're going zoo, zoo, like that? That's what's going on. They're fighting up there, right? So there's a war going on. Also, while there's a transformation taking place now, some of that weather is being presented to hide or what's going on up there. So you keep focused on what's going on down here. Hey, Indicator.
Peace and blessings, Mr.
So
Amazing. Mr. Amazing.
we gotta realize that there's so much going on, y'all. So much going on. However, back to the state of America. Trump cleaning up. Elon, come out of nowhere. Where he come from? They picked him from somewhere from space or whatever. Doing what he's doing. Okay.
Yeah.
They're making people be responsible for all of the unrighteous works that they have done. You remember, there's a scripture in the Bible, and we don't go by the Bible because we're African indigenous traditional healers, right? A scripture in the Bible that speaks on the rich shall become poor, and the poor shall become rich. And remember, I told you all years ago, it's really saying that the rich will be stripped of the monetary things that they have taken from people for many, many years. Okay? They're going to be stripped away. All that money, when we do know that some of these people on this planet got enough money to give everybody $1 billion. Okay? But they're about to be stripped of that. The poor, so they say, because I don't consider people poor that don't have a lot of money. You're not poor. Actually, you're probably some of the most, happiest and peaceful people on the planet, because you think because you got money is going to make you, that don't mean a goddamn thing, okay? So we're saying that, let's go back to that scripture, the poor are not going to become rich as in what it says in the Bible, right? And again, y'all know we don't get into Christianity, but I'm just bringing that about because they're trying to, manifest the energy of what's in the Bible, Revelations and all that. With just when y'all really need to know the real stuff behind it, okay? So the poor shall become rich in spirit, understanding what's going on this planet, what's taking place right now.
Exactly.
Now you got to listen to Trump when he says, "Let's make America great again."
So, but when he makes that statement, most black people are thinking, "Yeah, I know what you mean," because it sounds like some good old boy shit. Like, yeah, let's make America great again, and let's have these Negroes and check. And with these black folks are getting out of line, they think they can just tell us what to do and protest. We need to go back to the days where we were beating on them and sicking the dogs on them. That's how they feel.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's what black people think when they hear that. Because usually
You
when
really
they
think
make
so?
these, yeah, I think so.
I don't think
If
all
I'm
black
wrong,
people.
family,
I
if
don't
I'm
think all black people think that though. I think
no,
black
not
people
all
like
black
Trump.
people, but some black people think that because some black people like Trump
Yeah,
because
that's what I'm saying.
they feel like Trump don't take no shit, and if you do something to him or say something to him out of line, he's so petty, he's gonna talk about you on camera with the world watching. He gonna embarrass you. You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
so that's what I think a lot of black people like about him, that he don't take no shit. But some do feel like, well, you know,
we gotta
yeah,
turn on the fan. It's kind of hot
you
in
tell
here.
them, Trump. They like that. Let them know we ain't going for that. And then you think that the whole police thing where he got rid of the police,
You sure fit the part with that goddamn hat on, looking like a country bama. Yeah, you sure do.
so
With that hat on. Why
but
you
like
trying to hide your green hair though? Come on
no, I'm
now.
not trying to hide this. This is
That
my
make you
I
look
ain't
like the
combed
real
my
country
hair.
bama. Then you got
My
the
hair
nerve to
look
do the
my
accent
hair.
and sound just like it too.
Hey, it's just a bit from being
All
down
right, y'all.
south,
Let me stop messing with him, y'all.
But like I was saying, some black people believe that.
Well, okay, and that's their problem. But what we don't know is that at the end of the day, they're really being operated again by these powerful forces behind them. So they're just the front puppets, okay? They're the front puppets, okay? So we're saying that. We're going to keep it moving, y'all. This is Spirit Talk. Y'all got some questions. Y'all ask your questions, okay? Now, we're not saying we're doing readings. We're talking about the state of America tonight. Not, oh, can you do a reading? We don't mind doing some readings, but it has to be about something about the state. Don't ask me, well, do you think he loves me? Or don't ask me to read nobody, nothing else. Don't come on now. Because y'all real good for that. Okay? So, we may do a few readings, but what do y'all have questions about? Question and answer. Now, we just spoke about what's going on with Trump and Elon. They're puppets. Okay? There is a spiritual warfare going on, physical warfare going on between man and nature. And then you got the warfare going on between the sea gods and between the cosmic gods and men. Okay? And for those of you who don't think they exist, you lost your goddamn minds because they do. They do exist. Okay? While you think that hurricane or that tornado is coming because nature swirled it up, sometime it is, but sometime it's them. That's the beings causing it to happen because they're cleaning up. Because there's a lot of unrighteous stuff that's been done on this earth too, on this planet too. Okay?
Okay, let me see, cause
Now, Mr. Amazing says, what's up with all the plane crashes? Yeah. Huh. Now,
yeah.
okay, I'm going to let you talk.
Go ahead.
No, because I've been talking a lot. You go ahead. Go ahead.
So the plane crashes. What I kept seeing spiritually, now you can correct me if I'm wrong, but what I've been seeing is that they're getting knocked out of the sky. You know what I'm saying? They're getting knocked out of the sky. They know that they're not supposed to be in certain areas, right? But the government isn't telling anybody.
Mm-hmm.
And these beings are knocking them out the sky. It's actual, what they rename UFOs. They call them UAPs now.
No, you can't tell what
So
UAPs mean. Tell the people.
unexplained phenomena or something like that. I think that's what UAP stands for. But then what I've been seeing spiritually is that they're jamming the signals. They're knocking these things out of the sky. They're like shutting down the whole computer on these planes, and they're falling out the sky.
Okay, I agree with that. I see that too. So what's happening with these plane crashes is they're being targeted by cosmic beings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now some of y'all say, I don't believe in I don't believe in UFOs. I don't believe in all that. Well, it don't matter what you goddamn believe. You tell me what's going on. Why else? Now if you're asking the question why they falling out of the sky, ask yourself why would they fall out the sky? For what reason are they being targeted? So they are being targeted by these other cosmic forces. Okay? A lot of people don't believe, but y'all know, I don't give a goddamn what y'all believe. I know what I know and I see what I see. Okay? Now, moving forward, if y'all pay attention to all of the movies that have come out lately, you got your Black Panther, the second one. What was happening? The sea beings were fighting, right? They were coming out of the sea. They was causing water to what? Come out tsunamis, right? Because they were fighting back and forth. Now you got the cosmic beings. I don't know if y'all heard it, but over the years and recently, at night you can hear them. It's like a space, like you know the what was the game?
It sounds like
Spaceship game, and because I used to
it
love
sounds
playing
like
that.
what it sounds like is Galaga. You know,
Right, that's it. Yeah, it sounds like that. If y'all
That's what
can't
it
hear that,
sounds
I don't
like.
know what to tell y'all. It sounds like they're up in there, just like he said, the game Galaxy. That used to be my favorite game, and they used to. You could hear it going back and forth in the sky. Now, when they talked about the tornadoes coming back to back to back, some of them are real, some of them are caused by the cosmic beings. They're not playing, y'all. Now I need y'all to go back, and I need y'all to go watch Jupiter Ascending. Jupiter Ascending. Okay? Go watch it. Then we'll come back and talk about it. Not only that, you all need to know, don't y'all think it's time to clean up this planet? Don't y'all think it's time to clean up this earth? Every war, or all the things we go on now, we do know some of it is fake, right?
Mm-hmm.
But any chaos is done by what? Under the what? Patriarchal system, right?
Well, you know, wars are always about money, because war is made nothing makes more money than war. They make money selling the bullets. You got these bonds and stuff they got on the soldiers, so they get paid when the soldier dies. they they get paid from the gas. The gas people get paid because they got to buy oil and gas. They buy ammunition. They buy, planes, jets, jet fuel. Everybody's getting paid, even the other countries. It's just a game. It's just a
It's a
game.
dirty ass game. You killing all these goddamn soldiers who got family. You understand? It's a real dirty game. But see, under this patriarchal system, they have caused a lot of chaos and destruction. So that's why now the meetings are taking place on Antarctica, as y'all see I wrote in my book. Taking place, right? The meetings are taking place because they have to talk about it because there's some cleaning up that has to be done on this planet. They don't own this planet. And under this patriarchal system, they have destructed and destroyed this planet. So now it's time to, you know what? Clean up. So when your president says, let's make America clean again, then being said, you goddamn do what you got to do, however you got to do it by any means necessary, clean up my goddamn planet. That's what they said. Right? So him and Elon are making shit straight, right? Right? Now, let's go back to the tariff wars. Talk about the tariff wars.
So the tariff wars, it's not nothing new, but I feel like everybody's gonna get paid in that too. You know, Trump introduced the new tariffs, and they plan to make $100 billion or more on the tariffs, right? But the other countries are gonna do the same thing. They're gonna adjust their prices. You know, I think it's just like I say, it's just a game. They're acting like they're doing something, serious to the other countries, but the other countries are do the same thing. Everybody's gonna get paid in the end. So what difference does it make to the country? You know,
What you mean?
Canada's raising their tariffs.
Right?
Mexico,
Uh-huh.
some of the I don't know if Mexico, but some of the other Spanish countries are saying they're gonna start exacting tariffs on the U.S. because there
Uh-huh.
was a lot of free trade going on,
Right.
so they could keep the prices low. But now they done away with the free trade, so now everybody's got to pay the price. The consumer's gonna pay the price because they got to add it on top of whatever they get from other countries. But to me, what I feel like is being done is this is being done to keep. So instead of us buying all this cheap fruit in South America, we're gonna be forced to buy it from the American farmers,
Right.
and that's gonna probably benefit the country. Benefit this country, more than
Right.
buying it from
Right.
other countries, because
Which,
and it's
see what
kind of
y'all
taking
want?
a little power out of the government, but out of the government's hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you forcing everybody to start growing their own fruits and vegetables, this might trickle to the regular population where they might start growing their own herbs. They might start growing their own vegetables because you don't need that much to sustain yourself if you grow in a garden.
Right.
So then the only thing you will have to buy is meat or something to cook with. That's it. And then if you got farmland, you can have your own animals and you don't have to pay for nothing to eat.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
I remember one time they was finding people if they was growing their own gardens. Remember that?
Yeah, but them the olden days. Everybody, you can grow your stuff in the house. Nobody can see it.
Yeah,
So
sure
it's
do. Y'all better get y'all some hydroponics. All right, so we're saying that. Let's go back to the video I did the other day talking about the tariff wars because they're saying that everything is going to go up. So that means everything's going to go up. You got, they said Target, Best Buy, all the grocery stores, all the food is going to go up. What you think about that?
That's what I was just saying. It's gonna go up, but that can backfire on them because like who's gonna pay for all of that stuff if people say, you know what, I'm gonna just grow my own shit.
Right.
You know?
Right.
That then everybody's gonna start buying them. They're gonna be forced to buy American. They ain't gonna buy because most of fruits, even the garlic, all of that stuff come from China. Most of that stuff come from China.
And some of it come from Mexico too.
Some come from Mexico, but now is gonna start. They're gonna start buying it here.
So how many of y'all think that if the prices go up, that they're going to lose out? Because I do see they're going to lose out. First of all, let me just get this straight. The prices is already high. Do y'all remember we were going to the grocery store and we would spend $100 and come out with 20 bags? Now you go in the grocery store, you spend $100 and come out with one bag. You know what I mean? Y'all remember when it was like that? Now it's already, so if it goes up more, I do see that they're going to have a problem, Brother Adinkra.
Yeah.
I do see it's going to be a problem. You know what's going to happen? Them Best Buys, them Targets are going to start going out of business.
Yeah. Exactly.
Going out of business. They're going to start going out of business. People going to be like, I'm not paying $50 for no goddamn milk. I'm not paying $60 for some eggs. No, people
doing it now. People ain't spending no $10 for eggs. They just not gonna do that.
Right.
You know, unless you got a business where you make cakes or something that requires it, you're not gonna buy that.
Tell me what y'all see. What's your thoughts? Put your comments in the chat, y'all.
Okay, I got a comment right here. Azaki9 says, that's why Elon is a dark overlord. What's up with his symbol? His favorite symbol is X, he said. He said also, they're terrified of us will come online and become X-Men, like X-Men First Class, where all these people, all the X-Men start tapping in their power and they start coming online.
Well, some of us are already X-Men. They ain't afraid of that. They're prepared for that because they know what it is. No, they know before you know that you're an X-Men.
Yeah, they study our history and study our DNA. Why you think they always studying our DNA? Why you think they doing experience more and more now on the babies? They not doing it on the elderly people like they used to. The older people, because we know and we could kind of defend ourselves from them. So what they doing is they going after the mothers that don't know their rights and telling them, oh, if you don't let us do this to your baby, we're gonna call CPS on you, and they experimenting on your child. So y'all be careful when y'all go to these hospitals that are colleges because they're all doing experiments on you. They're all every time you get your blood, you letting them own that blood. So y'all be careful with that.
They know who the X-Men are and who are not. Plus, it's people dumb enough to show off their gifts on social media, especially black people. You ain't never lying. Black people, y'all tell every goddamn thing. Y'all tell everything. Y'all share everything.
That's why they don't like sharing information that'll change your life with you because we tell everything.
Well, honestly speaking, leave my black people alone. It's good that they tell everything because you know what? For so long and so many years, it's been hidden and they didn't know what to do. And now they're sharing it. So guess what? You can't get mad at black people for that. You know why? Because it's time for them to know. Because so many people have suffered under the demise of them being greedy, under the demise of them hiding shit from black people, right? Because they try to say, oh, well, you know, if you want to hide something from black people, put it in a book. That's not true. That's not true. Black people read, right? So now you have the masses of black people that are saying, hey, I'm going to share this with my people. My people have suffered. My people have not been able to get loans. My people have not been able to get nice houses because of all the shit that they have. Not to mention the fact of the things they had to deal with of being racially profiled with certain things. So I'm not mad at black people for sharing it. That's why I share with the goddamn world. Because at the end of the day, not one human being should not be able to enjoy the comfort of having their own home or being able to have their own backyard or their kids being able to grow up in a nice neighborhood. That's not right. Who says you get to have that? Who?
I ain't talking about the gifts, Mr. Amazing. I don't think they should. I don't agree with sharing the gifts either. But we're talking. What she's talking about is information that people have missed out on,
Right, like how
like the
you can use your
UCC,
consumer laws,
like
right?
consumer law, the UCC
Right,
codes, or
stuff like
stuff
that.
like that.
Now, as far as the gifts go, I'm with you on that, Mr. Amazing,
Because
because
you do that, like you said, they gonna get a
certain
knock at the.
gifts,
They may get a knock at the door,
right, you
depending on how
shouldn't
powerful
share.
that gift
Right, you
is.
shouldn't share because they want to. Then they want to use you. You understand what I'm saying? They want to use you, so you be careful with that. Like certain things, let me tell y'all. I will tell you, I can see through the depths of your soul, but I can't tell you how much through the depths of your soul I can see because otherwise they're gonna come knocking, right? Just like when I scribed into the pyramids, into the Sphinx, and I was able to see stuff, and then it came out on YouTube on the documentaries.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, I've never ever, and y'all know I always keep it real. I never ever seen nothing. I hadn't been to the pyramids, but I was scrying into them. Everything I seen actually came out on the documentary. Now, when you have gifts like that, you gotta limit them. You can't let everybody know. You can't let everybody know how much you can see. Because what's going to happen is, again, they're going to come knocking. I used to do certain cases. I used to have a few cases I would deal with the police if they had missing children, but I stopped doing that too. Okay? So, yeah, I agree with that. Don't show all your gifts. Don't show, I think what it is, y'all, is that they're so excited to actually be able to show their power.
Mm-hmm.
Because for so long, it appeared to be, let me get it straight, appeared to be that we didn't have no power. Right? Or you was afraid to show it because you thought people was going to think you was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But now, it's an open market, y'all. This is the worst thing they could have did for us, give us the internet. Because you seeing powers not just from here. India, you understand, Africa, you seeing it all over. So I think people are just really excited about being able to display this energy to show y'all, yeah, y'all, BITCHs, we have power and we can shut you down. I think that's what it is. They letting them know. Come on with it now.
I think too. We must. You're gonna have power. You're gonna have to tap into the spiritual power, and I'm not talking about. Your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. It's okay to be a Christian if that's what you believe, but you're gonna have to tap into that ancient primordial power. You're gonna have to tap into some of that strong ancient stuff that if they do something to you, the spirit is gonna go after them. Or they may go after them when they think they're gonna do something to you, they're gonna go after them. Because you gotta protect yourself all the way around. They like when you Christians, they like when you Muslim, because they be like, oh yeah, ain't gonna be no consequence for this. I'm gonna pop, 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 pop. I'm gonna knock them off. I'm gonna go to their door and do what I want to do to them. But when they know you working with them spirits and them spirits are moving, they're gonna be kind of cautious because they know it's gonna be something. They got an answer for that. Now some people believe it, some people don't. But I promise you, everybody that has been done wrong that deal with spirituality, whether they here and gone, they got an answer for that. Now we may not see it because may not be televised, but trust me, they people in their families are paying for the things they have done, or
That's right.
they may be dealing with them directly, but they're not gonna show you, oh, this man died, the one that shot this boy and this black boy in his family. You know what I'm saying? That's why they demonize people who deal with Wunam or all of that. You're gonna see more demonization of people that deal with spirituality because they want to keep black people away from that. And so much so that the Christians are losing so many people to the church that they're starting to attack that even more. So stay away from
What
that.
you
Stay
mean? The
away from
Christians are losing people to
yeah, to the traditions, but
right to the church.
the
Right.
churches and the pastors are being told to attack that more because this is a problem for people in power.
But shit, they ain't got no control of that. Every human being on this planet is going through a transformation. So what's happening, they're becoming more lighter beings. And as they become more lighter beings, the DNA is reactivating. So these people are becoming more spiritual. So anything that they learn in the church, and as time goes on, let me tell you something. It's in their DNA that is not a part of their beingness. These people are waking up. And that information is stored in their DNA, so they're understanding, and they're running out of the church. They say 1,000. What let me think is 145,000 of people out of Europe are running out of the Catholic churches. So imagine here, a lot of people not going to church like they used to no more. No, sir, they are not. They ain't trying to hear it, and that's all part of that age of. I think, like I said, we always been in Aquarius since the 70s or the 60s. But that age where in your Bible it talks about the water bearer. Jesus in your Bible says, that the water bearer will come bearing water, right? So the age of Aquarius is really air, but water. Now, we're saying that, you got to remember, the Bible only been in existence since 1492. The 25-year, 100, what do you call it? 25-year, 100 text.
To
Hebrew text was before the Bible. Before the Bible, you had ancient Kemet, right? So we're saying that it's like it's already being revealed in your DNA. I don't care what they say, how they put it, because you're going through a natural transformation. Your body, your DNA is reactivating, and when it reactivates, remember, your DNA is what? Information. So as it reactivates, you're being revealed more and more and more information.
But that's the number one reason why they always studying the DNA of black people. They always studying the DNA of melanated people because it's information. Now they ain't gonna tell you it's junk DNA, like my wife revealed in the book. I heard, I know. Get that on Amazon, y'all. But I'm telling you, the information is in the DNA. So they're gonna always study your DNA, y'all. And why you think it's so? Have you ever wondered, as black people, why are there so many plasma centers where you to donate blood in the poor neighborhoods? Now, according to them, all the poor people have the diseases, HIV, and all of this stuff. All the black people got all of this. Everything is high. All the diseases are higher in the black neighborhood, but yet they're all in the poor neighborhoods collecting blood. Does that make sense to you, family? Does that make sense? Because I would go to the white people because according to their research and their study, they don't have that much. They don't have that many diseases going around in their neighborhoods.
So they say. Y'all.
It just, the math, as they say, what's the new phrase? The math ain't mathing.
That's the new phrase. The math ain't mathing. Okay.
The math ain't
Y'all,
mathing, baby.
okay, they got the new phrases. All right, y'all, come with some questions and we got the answers. So come so we can see what y'all want to know, okay? So, Facebook, YouTube, whoever came in, love y'all. Hey, Ken. How you doing, Ken? Know all is well. Y'all come with some questions so we can answer your questions. So ancestors can show us and see what we see with your questions. We're talking about the state of America. What's your question about what's going on, okay? What do we see? Okay, I'm just looking at my bird, y'all. He having a good old time flipping around on the thing. He's spoiled. He got a whole nice little cage, y'all. But anyway, so come with the questions, y'all.
Azaki 9 says the military want the gifted. The military want the gifted. What you think about that?
That's very true. Very, very true. But see, at the end of the day, all of the things that we have seen going on, I'm going to say this, they're doing will be their very own undoing. Okay? Military want to gift it, but this is a new time, a new day. All of that energy is about to change. You see? Now, again, going back to Trump saying America, let's make America good. They're doing a lot of cleaning up, even with the military. Y'all seen that. They clean up with the military, too. So, you know, a lot of that stuff is going to start changing up, y'all.
We need to, you know what, we need to talk about that show we watched the other night. This really
What
good
show?
show, the one with Robert De Niro.
It's called Zero. Yes.
Zero. What is it? Zero what? Is it just zero? Zero day.
Um,
Is it zero day?
yeah, zero day.
Zero day. You want to tell them what it's about?
You could tell.
So zero day is a day that America got attacked cyberly, right? Shut down the power grid, shut down the water, they shut down everything. The bank accounts, people couldn't even get their money out the bank. Everything was shut down. And everything was pointing to Russia and China, right? Everything was pointing to Russia and China. But Robert De Niro character, he had to investigate it. So he put together a team and he was investigating. He was coming closer to the truth. But nobody wanted him to investigate it because they knew he was going to find out what was really going on, right? And they had did they showed the military, the CIA got this thing that they use where they can put certain radio transmitters around your home or wherever you work at, and then they could tap into your brain. They can make you hear music. They can make people talk to you in your head. They could play the TV in your head. They could do whatever they wanted to do. They can do it with a radio. Like the truck drivers talk on the CB. And they was using it on this man, but he figured it out. And he had to make his mind strong enough to surpass all of that to do his job. So he was able to do it and find out. But he found out who did it at the end of the day, and you know everybody had to pay for it. I ain't gonna tell you the ending of it, but y'all need to go check it out. It's called Zero Day. It's on where is it?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. It's only 6 episodes, so it was a really good show. Y'all should check it out.
Now, how many of you remember when I told y'all years ago, even back on Block Talk Radio, because everybody kept saying World War III, World War III, World War III. I kept saying no. I see a cyber war. Now, what y'all don't know is we already in a cyber war. There's little things going on. Y'all paying attention, or y'all not paying attention, but do pay attention because there's little stuff already happening. Things already being shut down. So, the war is going to be the cyber war, okay? Not the world war where they're coming on the grounds and there's going to be a physical war. It's going to be cyber. I think pretty much that TV show is showing you what's getting ready to happen. And what's crazy, didn't they just talk about it? Now, last week, they was talking about shutting down the bank accounts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they're showing it in the movie. So basically, in that TV show, they're showing you what's coming. Go watch it. Really good show.
Yeah, so it was yeah, but I wasn't surprised who the people were at the end, but you know, it's like what's going on now. And of course they were attacking people that said America's doing this, America's doing that. They say, oh, it's fear mongering, it's a bunch of conspiracy theories, but a lot of stuff that they were saying was conspiracy was true.
Hey, Jaleesa. Hey,
So
Angela
it's just
Payne.
like it's no different than, you know, what's going on right now. So y'all check that out.
All right, y'all. Facebook is acting crazy as they always do. Because we used to be loaded with people on Facebook. I don't know if they're blocking or what they're doing, but yeah, Facebook is tripping. But anyway, shout out to, or rest in peace, or rise in peace to the ancestors, our sister Angie Stone.
I say.
Someone asked the other day, do I see what happened with her? They believe that she was murdered. I don't know what y'all thoughts about that. Y'all can put it in the question, the question in the chat. But I'm just gonna say this. I don't want to accuse nobody of nothing we're not sure, but I see what I see.
I know I see the same thing.
I see what I see. What I will say is, whoever's responsible for this, they better be very careful. Because their doing will be their very own undoing. And the person who is responsible for this will die in a worse manner than that woman died and many others that they have killed.
And this person got a lot. He got a bunch of bodies behind him, so he's gonna be tortured in the afterlife. He gotta pay for a lot of stuff he did.
He's gonna be tortured as we speak.
Mm.
We're gonna come snatch his soul out of his body. Who are you to think that you're going to kill somebody because of money? See, that's why the beings are here on the planet making these people get it right. They're making it get it right because you kill somebody because of some money? What did Mr. Amazing say?
Mr. Amazing says she was unalive on the CEO of Universal Records' birthday. That was a birthday gift to him.
Yeah, well, he
'Cause
better
she was
enjoy every
going.
bit of that birthday gift because he's going to die in the same manner. But the difference between him and her, he's going to suffer. He's going to suffer, watch.
I see you already.
And
suffering.
anybody else that's behind it. Because no more. They killed Whitney. They killed Whitney's daughter. They killed a couple of celebrities.
Speaking of that, they show you in 0 Day how they do it. They killed a guy in 0 Day, just how they killed Whitney and her daughter on that show. They show you in that on that show on Netflix.
Go watch it. So we're saying that, again, family, they must know that their doing will be their very own undoing. Those people, they're about to suffer. And they don't go and be easy like Whitney or Angie Stone. Watch. They don't care about your kids. They don't care about your grandchildren. They don't care about none of that. But trust me when I
All
tell
the way
you,
down to placing the drugs in the plate on the scene of the crime.
that's sad. Over money. Money. But I promise you, y'all watch. Them beings, cosmic, sea beings, ancestors, coming back for vengeance. And trust me, they think they're all bad, planning stuff like that and doing stuff to people. And you understand, they're going to see, they're about to see their demise. And they're going to suffer. They're not going to get it easy. And I do see, like Brother Adinkra said, some of them are suffering already. They ain't seen nothing yet. Nothing yet. So let's ask the ancestors to rise Angie Stone in peace and ask the ancestors to protect her family, her grandkids, and allow them, to be protected from any of that energy. Tori Muashe. What's the question?
Ashe.
Somebody got a question?
They said, Mr. Amazing said, left eye, the same thing. 9 people involved. The driver involved, Angie Stone. Accident as well. Yep.
What they say?
It was 9 people. She died the same way as Left Eye. Because there's 9 people in that. They put too much weight on the plane for her and caused a crash.
So basically, they're trying to say everybody's going to say this is a ritual based off of the number 9.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't give a goddamn what kind of goddamn ritual it is. I don't care. You still have no right to take a life. You didn't create life. You shouldn't be trying to take it. And now we're the powerful, powerful, powerful energy, y'all. And this energy is so powerful, you got to be very careful. If you blink your eye and do something unrighteous, it's coming back to you as quick as you can blink your eye. Go ahead and do it. See. Try it and see. Do some unrighteous stuff. I'm about to curse y'all. Do some unrighteous stuff. Go ahead. And as quick as you can blink your eye, it's coming back to you. Go ahead. Keep it up. Ask some of these young boys out here doing dirt they ain't got no business doing. Killing each other and doing the stuff they doing. It's coming back to them quicker than you could blink your eye. So trust me, they're not going to show you what's happening to them, but you could know. If you could see spiritually, if you do ether readings, if you do divinations, if you do tarot cards, pull your tarot cards, and it's going to show you what's happening to these people.
You know, it's funny you say that the young boy. I seen a story with this guy. He was real close with his sister. I don't know if they were twins or what, but he was really close with his sister. And these gang members murdered his sister. Her brother killed all of the gang members that was involved, and it was 9 of them. He killed them all one by one by one by one.
See? See, they raped her, right?
Yeah, they killed her and raped her.
Oh, I didn't know they raped her.
Well, they
raped
raped her.
I
I don't know.
they
I
killed
don't know if they killed her. I'm sorry. I take that back. I know they raped her.
I thought they raped her, but you see how quick that happened? So
And
you
she-
raped my sister. I'm going to kill every last one of y'all. There was 9 of y'all. I'm coming after all of y'all. 1, 2, 3. All of them lost their lives. Who's at the door?
Oh, let me check.
Yeah, we got to check who at the door because, it's popping up on the thing. We have to get our weapons ready now. All right, y'all. What's the questions? Y'all got some questions? Hey, Lanisha, how are you? Know all is well? Y'all come on with some questions. I know you got some questions. There's so much going on. I just seen too on
That was Lisa.
oh, okay. On whatchamacallit? You're calling her name out all loud.
Oh.
I just seen who was it? The Kennedy, one of the Kennedys, right? He's over the food stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's talking about the food you shouldn't eat. Okay? He's talking about it. I didn't even watch it. I want to watch it, but we got sidetracked a little bit. So, you know, he's talking about now. Y'all pretty much know, and your body's gonna tell you what you need to eat and what you need not to eat.
Mm-hmm.
As y'all can see, there's been all kind of stuff going on. And the chicken. What else? The eggs.
The vegetables.
Vegetables. You got people. Let me say this too.
And
Y'all
it's
goddamn.
listeria.
Yeah, listeria. But let me tell y'all this. Come on. Some people will do anything to just get people to watch their goddamn videos. Cut it out. Now, I seen this girl on TikTok putting strawberries in a bowl, and she added some, I think it was some baking soda, and all of a sudden these little worms are coming out. Everything in spirit said that's fake. Stop doing stuff like that. Just like somebody showed some worms in the eggs. Y'all gotta be careful with stuff because they trying to. That's another type of
Ritual.
not ritual. Another type of way of getting you to not buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, by
Scare tactic to get you.
But that most of that's done by vegetarians too. A lot of vegetarians do stuff like that.
But vegetarians cut the shit out because it's ridiculous. Stop it. Because you know, doggone well, you got these kids, such as my grandkids, trying these experiments. Ain't no worms coming out of nothing. Okay? And you're trying to get them not to eat, because strawberries is a good source of vitamin C. You're trying to get them not to eat fresh stuff? Get out of here. Stop pretending and putting fake stuff on TikTok. That's ridiculous. Any questions, family? YouTube, Facebook, y'all got any questions?
Yeah, Mr. Amazing say some of the fruits are already bad. That's true. LaWanna Briggs, we're only doing questions about what's going on in America right now. We're not doing.
She just came in, so she didn't know.
Yeah.
What's your question? We'll do one reading.
She said, "Hey, is my father recently transitioned? Is he still on the earth plane?"
Give me your father's first name. What's your father's name? And if he just transitioned, in African traditions, 3 days. 3 days after he transitioned, you should be pouring libations and rising his spirit up with the ancestors. Or rising his spirit down, because some people have ancestors in the sea.
His name is James.
James, is he still on the earth plane? Your father is still on the earth, he's walking around. He's walking around here like he's lost. I see him like just looking around. I see your father looking around. What did your father die from? Did he have some type of cancer or something like that? What happened to your father? I see him just looking like he's not believing that he's dead. So yes, he is. You need to pour libations and rise his spirit up into the with the ancestors. Okay? Rise his spirit up with the ancestors. Y'all forgive me, I'm dressed a little bummy tonight. I don't care. We just came on to give messages.
She said, "Don't know. He passed in his sleep."
Okay, well, I'm seeing some type of cancer in your father's body. Okay? Yeah, I'm seeing some type of cancer in his body.
Mr. Amazing, do you see widespread power outages in the near future?
Yes, I do. That's why y'all should have your emergency kits out. But as you all remember, if you all remember, I told y'all we will not know winter from summer, summer from winter. Now, last week it was hot. It was 70 degrees. This week it's cold. Then it's hot. So I told you that years ago on radio, back in 2015. I told you that. But let me tell y'all this. Remember, I said some of it is manipulated and some of it is real. Okay. So I do see power outages, and that I see is going to be caused by man. Okay. So do still get your emergency kits out, because we got ours out the other night because they was talking about high winds, and we went to Home Depot, got some tape to tape up the window, talking about 70 miles per hour. But let me tell y'all.
You can't really do nothing with no 75-mile-an-hour winds anyway. 'Cause
Well,
it's like,
look, all I'm saying is that it doesn't hurt to be prepared.
yeah.
Okay, so be prepared, because at the end of the day, at least you got your lights. They got rechargeable light bulbs, y'all. Y'all better get some off of Amazon. Okay. Make sure you got your candles, because you can still cook if you got some candles. All you got to do is dig a hole in the ground outside, put some, tree branches across it and make you a little fire and cook some food if you don't have a grill. There's many things you do. As a matter of fact, y'all, I just invested in this book. Y'all might want to get it too. Can you pass me that real quick?
All right.
Get solar power banks. That's right. Solar power banks, all of that. But let me tell y'all something. I was joking the other day, but y'all, this is the book I invested in. This is called Off the Grid. Let me see. Off the Grid Living and Homesteading. Okay? Very good book. Although we do know, as a people of color, we done been through situations where the lights done been out, where the water done been off, where the gas done been off, and you still survived, didn't you? It's a good book to have, but I think that our natural instincts, right, y'all? Our natural instincts is going to tell us what we need to do anyway to survive. But it's a good book to have. Okay? Now, again, any questions, y'all? Now, let me see. We might be nice. Maybe we'll do a free reading, a few readings. How long we been on here?
Kepler Janana says, Big Mama is just bringing us together. Maya Ashe.
Maya Ashe, Toy Moon.
I don't even know if I said that right, but I think that's right.
You said it right. She said that the Big Mama's just bringing us there. Who's Big Mama? The Earth? The Earth you're speaking of? All right, so y'all, and Facebook, on YouTube, if y'all have some, we're going to do a few readings to end out this show. Okay? We're going to do a few readings to end out this show, so y'all come on with the reading. With the questions. On YouTube, you have a question, you want a reading, you want to know about an ancestor, you want to know what your spirit animal is, you want to know what your finances is going to be, put your question in here. You can turn off the fan now.
You cold? Want me to turn it off?
Mm-hmm. Y'all come with the questions. You've been telling us years, Nicky, what's going on with the planets. Oh, Jaleesa, you must have came in late. We talked about the planes. They're being targeted. These are the cosmic beings that's doing this to the planes. Now, Spirit show me that is cosmic beings and is physical earthly beings. Okay? It's some trickery behind it. I see some trickery behind it. Okay? Don't say I didn't tell you. There's some trickery behind all this, to keep you focused over here. Because there are a lot of plane crashes, but you got to ask yourself a question again. Why? Why are they targeting the planes?
Well,
Tap in. Why you think they're targeting the planes?
huh?
Why you think they're targeting the planes?
Because they're flying over spaces they were told not to go over. But I do see, like you said, like, say if the government got an opposition, right?
Mm-hmm.
And his family decide to take a vacation, and this is the only opportunity to get him out of here, they will take that. They will take that opportunity to go ahead and knock that plane out of the sky.
Well, that happened to one of our African brothers not too long ago, a couple of months ago, where he had a lot of money, and they actually caused his plane to crash. So that happened. So I'm not surprised. But I gotta tell y'all. Let me tell y'all this. I do want everybody to consider this. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
You did have a question. You want to say what you want to say first and
Let
answer
me
this
say this
question?
real quick before the question. You know, we have a tendency to be so focused on the negative things that's going on around us. Y'all start focusing on the positive things. Because you got to remember the energy that we're in now, we are powerhouses because our DNA is reactivating. So, with your DNA reactivating, you are becoming more spiritual, meaning that more of your powers will be stronger. If you can read very well, you're going to read like a how can I put it, like a genius, right? You are becoming more spiritual, so your powers are being heightened. So it's saying that you need to tap into the energy of being more positive and do not feed into the negativity that's going on around you, including on this planet. That's not to say don't pay attention, but do not feed into it, because if you do, you're going to give it more energy and it will begin to manifest itself in your existence, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
begin to start changing the way that you look at things. That's their issue. Let that be a them issue, okay? You make sure you stay close with your ancestors. You make sure you stay close with, the cosmic beings and the sea beings. That's right. Talk to them. Talk to that tree, okay? When you out there, you think you see a spaceship in the sky. Hey, how you doing? Hey, people, I love y'all. When you in the if you in the water by the sea, talk to your sea beings. Make friends with them. Do know that the energy that they're putting out here is very negative, and you don't want to be a part of that. And you're very much a part of it because you're feeding into it. Oh, wow, I'm not going to have no money. Oh, wow. We have to touch on this because we get a lot of questions, people inboxing us. Yeah, we'll touch on it about the food and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll talk about it. But do I really think we're going to go hungry? Hell no.
This is a reminder. 1 hour.
Okay.
56 minutes.
All right. Thank you,
This is a
Alexa.
reminder. 1 hour.
All right. Thank you. Okay. So we're saying that focus your attention on seeing more positive things coming into your existence. Don't feed into that, because as much as we feed into it, everybody watching the news, everybody, oh wow, this is going, okay. And people start panicking. You panicking, you don't realize you putting that energy out there, making it worse. You know why? Because we are one big brain. Everything on this planet is connected. We are one big brain. So make sure that you emit that positive energy and just seeing the positive come. Yeah, you know what? They need to change. Are we going to go hungry? No. Are we going to be poor? No. Not especially if we got nature, because a tsunami could come wash everything away. But when we go back and we talk to the trees, we rebuild our houses. When we grow some plants, we rebuild, we grow our food. So I need y'all to do that for me. Let's take that question on YouTube.
Okay. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Shulayla Manor Bay. My friend Pam is having surgery Tuesday. Will she be okay?
What kind of surgery is she having?
What kind of surgery is she having?
I don't know. Let's see something. Could be a stomach or knees. Stomach or knees. Why am I picking up the stomach or the knees? I'm picking up the stomach or the knee. What's going on? What kind of surgery is she having?
What kind of surgery? What kind of surgery? Put your. She's having knee surgery,
Okay.
but she has
Bone cancer? Okay.
I guess it's bone cancer.
Okay, so pretty much spirit showed me bone. Okay. Now it's a very good possibility. I see knees or stomach. Okay, so knee surgery is right, but it's a very big possibility it may have, traveled to her stomach. Okay? Because I picked up both. I picked stomach and knees. So bone cancer. I don't know. She's gonna be okay. I do see she's gonna pull through this surgery, but I don't know about cutting to nobody who has cancer. I'm not a believer in cutting nobody who has cancer.
A spirit is telling me that she could have healed herself by fasting
Right.
and drinking teas and herbs. She could have healed herself, but you know, when these hospitals scare you half to death. Scare people that don't know no better,
Mm-hmm.
and some people that do know better when the doctors say death, they don't know how to hold it together and do what they got to do.
She's gonna be okay though. She's
No,
gonna
I'm
be
saying
okay.
like
No,
as
no, I
far as
just was
doing
answering
something
her question.
natural.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, she's gonna be okay, but I do see that, for now she's gonna be okay. She's gonna have to, after she has surgery, she's gonna have to get serious about taking care of her health.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna have to kind of, you know, put together like a real good health plan.
It's got to be a way
Certain
of
vitamins
life.
and good vitamins. Yeah, she got to change her. She gonna have to change up a
It's
lot.
got to be a way of life. It can't be like a short term
Right,
diet. It's got
right,
to be a way of life.
right.
And
You're welcome, but tell her she'll be okay. But she got to change her diet. Not only that, Spirit is saying she got to lose some weight. She needs to lose some weight. Okay.
put your questions in the chat. Y'all want us to read something? Put your question in the chat, family. Put your questions in the chat.
All right. Come with your questions. Lanisha, you said I've been telling you all for years. What I've been telling you all? Because y'all know I've been telling y'all stuff for years. What part are you talking about? Hey, Shawnee Lopes. How are you? Do you want a reading? We're doing readings right now. If you have a question, put it in the chat. Okay? We are giving back, we're doing a few free readings. If you want to know something about your finances, if you want to know something about your spouse, if you want to know who your spirit animal is, if you want to talk to an ancestor,
Oh boy.
if you want to, yeah, because every time we do spirit animals, everybody want to know. But whatever questions you have, come with. If you don't want to know something about your child, okay, come with your questions. Facebook, yeah, Facebook been acting up. Because a lot of people coming in and they're dropping out, coming in. I don't know if something's going on with Facebook, but
Yeah.
y'all got some questions. Come with your questions. Miss Nikki, I wanted to know about my career. Who's that? Whose name is that? What do you want to know about your career? What you want to know? Ask the question. I'm going to tell you what I do see without even you telling me yet. I do see that your career, you're interested, you like it, but I see that this is something that you're not going to do too long. I just see that, it's okay now, it's fun, but I keep seeing like within a year or two, you're gonna be doing something totally different. That's what I see. Okay? What you doing?
I'm trying to share this on another thing. They kicked me out of there. So.
Oh.
Okay,
Who is that?
Let me see some more. What's going on with my awakening? Azaki 9.
Azaki 9. What do you mean what's going on? You don't know what's going on with your awakening?
You want to be more specific?
I see that you're awakening very quickly. I do see that. Why are you being specific? Hey, Nikki, let's go to Facebook because y'all YouTube and answering all questions. Hey, Nikki, my cousin Danielle surgery is March 12th for Barostem for her heart. I've asked my mom and her mom to help her pull through. Healed. Okay, did she have it already? Or is she having it? Okay? Maybe that's the heart is kind of tricky. Y'all know that the heart. I'm gonna tell you this: she's very strong. I do see a very a strong energy with her, and I do see that she doesn't want to go yet, so she's not gonna go. She's gonna pull through. Okay.
Oof.
And not only that, I do see ancestors that's gonna be around her. It looks like I'm picking up an older woman, a brown skinned woman with gray hair, and she's a little bit on the heavy set side. This woman's going to be around her when she's having the surgery, or if she already had it. I keep seeing this woman around her. I don't know who that is, a grandmother or a mother, but it's a woman that's brown skin, kind of heavy set. and she got a head, gray hair, head full of hair, and she's around her. She's very strongly around her, sort of protecting her. Okay, she's having it this Wednesday. Okay, so this woman is going to be, I don't know who this woman is, but this woman is going to be with her. And I keep picking up more of a grandmother type, okay? But this woman is going to be with her. While she's having surgery, she's going to be watching. They better do right. She's going to be watching. But I see that your cousin Danielle's strong. She got a strong energy about her, like her mind is going to fight. They're going to get it right. So she's going to be okay. Okay? Okay. All right, Angela Payne, just keep going to your ancestors for her. Okay? But she's going to have her own ancestors standing around her. Okay. Now, what's the question back on YouTube?
I'm trying to see. Yeah, down, there, I got it. It wouldn't let me go in here first. Let me see. There we go. So I can see all the questions.
Okay. You're welcome, Angela. You're welcome, Angela.
All right here.
Okay.
Azaki now stepping into a new level of prosperity and wealth creation.
I do see that you will. I do see that your energy is very powerful. I do see that you're going to make sure, like it's manifesting as you're asking these questions. It's manifesting. You have a very strong, power of intention, and you are able to manifest things quickly. Okay. So you want that wealth is coming to you. Yes, it's coming. Okay. I do see that you're spiritual too. Go ahead.
Lawana Briggs says, Miss Nicky, I want to know about my career. Will any promotion?
And what do you do? What kind of work do you do? You want to know if you're going to get any promotions. What type of work do you do? I don't know. I keep picking up
Security.
paperwork. Okay. All right. So I keep picking up paperwork around you. It could be that you are going to get a promotion. And when you do, you're going to be dealing with a lot of paperwork. So I don't know if you're going to be running the security, but I keep seeing a lot of paperwork around you. So I do see that you eventually will get a promotion. But Spirit is saying probably not until the summertime. Have you thought about opening your own? I don't know why Spirit said you should open your own security company, but I don't know. I'm hungry still. I'm sorry, y'all.
Pure Jim. She said, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Pure Jim said, what are my ancestors trying to communicate with me? Give us your first name, Pure Jim. No, Pure Jim is?
No. Pure Jim, your ancestors are trying to communicate. What are they trying to communicate? Pure Jim. I don't know. You can take care of your house. Got an old man. I don't want to pick up. I'm picking up a white man. A white man that walks with you, and it's an older man, and he looks like he might be about 5'9", and he's bent over. He got a hunchback a little bit, and he's with you, and he's actually telling you to take care of your health.
I see. You know, it's funny because I keep saying that his ancestors telling him he got to relax. They want him to relax. I don't know if he get angry or something, or he needs to relax about something he's thinking about. But they keep saying you relax. You gotta try to relax. I don't know. I keep hearing them say that to him.
You better relax because I do see your blood pressure fluctuating up and down.
Any more questions? Put your question in the chat.
Any more questions, family? Put it in the chat on
We're doing
Facebook.
readings at the end of this show. We're doing readings right now, right now, right now. Put your questions in the chat. Put
So
them in the
y'all
chat.
got
Put
us
them in the
for, let me
chat.
see, it's 69. Let's see, y'all got us 20 more minutes.
Said thank you.
You're welcome.
Anything else? Anything else? Any more questions? Let me see. Nobody. We got 21 people on here. Nobody want to ask a question?
Nobody got no questions about finances, about love life, about your kids, about what's going on in America. Y'all can ask any questions you want. You got pets. We do pet readings too. Let me see. I love you too, Lanisha. I love you as well.
You got any questions on Facebook? Because they're not putting anything on YouTube. Let me
All
see.
right. I mean, if y'all don't have no more questions, we can just get off of here. We just giving back, y'all.
Okay, Miss Woods. Oh, we ain't seen Miss Woods. Ain't that I forgot her name, but Miss Woods,
Miss Woodtown.
Miss Woodtown, Texas. Thank you for being here. Whoa, this thing keep going. I saw my husband transitioning before I woke.
When did your husband transition?
She said she saw him transitioning before she woke. Before I woke.
When did he transition? And she said she saw her husband transition before she woke.
Transitioning. Oh,
So you were dreaming about him transitioning?
is he alive or is he?
Right. Are you saying you had a dream about him transitioning?
238, 26. I don't know what that means. 25. Oh yes. Yes, he's alive or no, he's not alive.
She said she was dreaming. She had a dream about him transitioning.
What's two? Oh, this year. So, oh. He transitioned. Oh, he transitioned last
He
month.
just died.
Oh, okay. I
He
see.
just transitioned last month. So did you see it before he transitioned or after? Did you have this dream before or after?
Sound like she said after, but I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Condolences.
Yes. He's an ancestor now.
Before. She said before.
Okay, so Spirit showed you he was going to transition before he did.
Mm.
Okay. So your dreams are prophetic.
So they was just trying to prepare you.
Right. They were preparing you for that.
Okay.
Did you pour libations to rise him up with the ancestors? If not, you need to. And you also need to set up a little altar for your husband.
She said yes.
And how are you doing? How do you feel? How are you? Because that's something that, as anybody, losing your spouse that you used to lay into the bed, I know you have to be going through your own emotional things, even though you know and understand what it is to be an ancestor, you still, that's a life-changing thing, not having your.
She said yes, it's heavy.
I know I could pick up your energy. That's why I told you to set up a ancestral altar for your husband, so you can talk to them. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Oh wow, he was young. Yeah, he was young. I'm gonna tell you like this. He's still gonna be with you. You gonna see. And you don't have to be scared. But when you laying in that bed, he gonna still be laying with you. Yep.
Wow.
I'm sorry to hear that. He was very young, 45. Yeah.
Oh, I thought she was saying they was together 45 years. Oh, 45. Okay. 45
Oh,
years
married
married. Okay.
45 years. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. See, that's real heavy. That's a long. Wow.
6 Point Dweller. Where you been, man? I ain't seen you in months and a Sunday.
Blessings to you, sis. Blessings to you. May the ancestors comfort your heart and soul. May they surround you with comfort and soul. I mean, comfort and care. Hey, 6 Point Dweller, how you been?
Had peace and prosperity.
Peace and many big money prosperity. I'm just kidding, y'all.
She said thank you.
You're welcome.
Any more questions? 6 Point Dweller, you got a question? You got a question, 6 Point Dweller?
Y'all got a question over on Facebook? I hear y'all. I see y'all
You
watching.
want us to read something? He said, "What up, brother Adinkra and Wunam?"
Same old thing. Doing the work of the ancestors as usual. Making sure that we continue to work on the ancestors. That's the most important thing.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
All right, Facebook. Any questions? Any more questions before we get off of here? Giving you a little bit more time if you want a reading.
Anybody got? Okay. My friend recently told he has to have a major surgery. Will he be okay?
You gotta have a major surgery. What kind of major surgery? Some spirit is showing me heart and colon. I don't know why, but colon, like something with his prostate or colon in that area there. I keep picking up that energy.
Upper spine.
Okay. Upper spine.
Hmm.
What's going on with his upper spine?
What y'all see?
Pain. Nerves.
Okay.
I don't know. But I'm going to tell you like this. I am picking up something with his colon and his prostate. I don't know if he got bacteria there or something. He needs to get that checked out. Okay?
Ooh, I wouldn't let them mess with my spine.
Yeah, I don't know about them letting him mess with his spine, though, because that's kind of tricky. But he does need to get a prostate and a colon check.
6 Point Joella, what do y'all see this month? Anything we need to prepare for? First thing Spirit said is the weather. I see, I don't know, Spirit saying rain for you up in the area where you at. Rain. I don't know if it's gonna flood or what's gonna go on up there where you at. 6 Point Joella, but Spirit said rain and the weather because it's gonna be a little chaotic. You know, it might be hot one day, and then it
Shawnee
might,
Lopes.
and then it might just start raining real bad and flooding. So you just be careful with that. Have you some? We're just saying get you some extra stuff for for emergencies, some candles and stuff like that, lights.
Who is it? Who's that?
Who?
Oh,
We on the show.
okay. What about Texas, please? Texas, y'all been getting a lot of
Texas been getting beat up a
karma.
little
Y'all
bit.
been getting beat up. So, I do see Texas needs to get ready because I do see a couple of tornadoes coming through Texas, too. Okay? I see some tornadoes coming through Texas. I see a lot of water, too. A lot of water. So, y'all get ready. You know.
What's going on?
So, Texas is need to prepare. Need to prepare as well because I see water. I see tornadoes. Project Stargate getting built in Texas. Really? I'm not surprised. But they better be careful too. There's a lot of beings that's in Texas. There's a lot of cosmic beings that's in Texas, y'all. Okay? Oh, y'all got a tornado watch now in Texas? So yeah, Spirit showed me tornado and some water. There's going to be a lot of water. I do see that there's always also going to be some type of power outage in Texas as well. Okay, there's going to be some type of power outage in Texas, but do prepare. Y'all got to make sure we got to ban this big of emergency stuff, from walkie talkies to rechargeable light bulbs. Again, y'all could get those off of Amazon. Okay. Y'all can get those off of Amazon, the rechargeable light bulbs. They come in handy because one time the lights went out here, we just popped them light bulbs in there and the lights came right back on because it was rechargeable. Y'all invest in some of those. They're really, really good to have. But do have a whole bed of stuff. And then food. Keep a lot of canned goods. See, Keep you some rice, potatoes, and beans. Because you always can make a meal with them 3 things right there. Okay? So keep you stuff like that. Keep you a lot of canned goods, you know what I mean? I mean, tuna fish, canned goods like that. Canned goods are full of a lot of, but shoot, when you hungry, trust me, you ain't gonna be worried about that, okay? So keep you a lot of canned goods in there, but we are gonna continue to see the fluctuation of the weather. Whether it be cold or hot, it's gonna happen. Whether you see hurricanes and you see tornadoes, you're gonna see tornadoes in places they ain't used to having tornadoes. Look, okay. So do start building up your kids, man. I'm telling y'all, build up your kids. Don't wait till the last minute. We even got blow up boats. Get some of those too. I'll never forget what happened to our people and our brothers and sisters in Louisiana. So yes, I back then I was starting to order blow up boats too. In case you got a skedaddle, you can't get out because the water's too high. Get on them blow up boats. So get a couple. If you got family members, get a blow up boat for your family members. Okay. Do make sure y'all have all that stuff available because right now it's unpredictable. As I said earlier in the show, part of this is man and part of this is nature. So there's a spiritual, physical warfare going on between man and nature. Okay?
Asaki 9 says Project Stargate is getting built in Texas.
Yeah, I answered that question. That's not a surprise. There's a lot of beans in Texas.
Yeah. All
There's
that
a lot of-
land, it's a lot of land with no houses, no nothing.
Right.
They're free
There's
to
a
roam.
lot of cosmic beings I see in Texas. Yeah. Y'all better pay attention to that sea too. Now let me tell y'all something. I just put a post on Facebook. I told y'all stay out of the water. Everybody's like, well, I'm going on a cruise this year. I'm going on a cruise to this. I'm going to cruise. You go on a cruise if your ass want to. Stay out of that water. They just had a boat and I think what do you call them that though? What did they ever call? Who drives the boat?
The captain?
The captain knew that there was going to be some rough winds and still went out anyway, being greedy for money. You see what I'm saying? Being greedy for money, and it was a storm. People was getting thrown all over the place. The boat was getting overhit by what? Stay out of that. Look, if you going on a cruise this year, cancel your cruise. And if you don't listen to me, don't say I didn't tell you so because they're going to be targeted next. Y'all think the planes are being targeted? I already told y'all the cosmic beings are responsible for some of that energy. But wait till you get on that sea. They're going to start attacking the sea. Okay? They ain't done yet until we get it right on this planet. So they going to start attacking the boats. Stay off of that sea. Okay?
Oh, well, I don't need this one.
Okay. Any more questions, family? Because we're about to skedaddle off of here. If we don't have no questions on Facebook, if we don't have questions on YouTube, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Spirit Talk.
And y'all hit that like button.
Right, make sure you hit the like button.
And if
And
you haven't subscribe. Those who are just watching, go ahead and subscribe.
And for those who are new to us, we don't never get or give a time. At one time, we was constantly doing this, and, now we come on when Spirit leads us to come on, okay? So, we used to come on all the time, every day, especially on the radio. We used to have a constant show we would do. So now we're doing it because we got so many people that we're helping. We do a lot of spiritual work, a lot of readings. So we get a lot of people coming to us. So, our time is being occupied because the ancestors have put us on another duty, but we still be here. We'll still be here, but we're just not going to tell you when because we don't know. Spirit say get on tonight, we get on tonight. One of the things, though, we do get a lot of inboxes on Facebook and YouTube, especially Instagram and TikTok too, asking us about certain things they want us to see or read about. So we'll come on with situations like that. Especially now, somebody inbox asked about Angie Stone. We have people asking about what we see with the state of America because people are scared. People getting scared, worried, Remember what I said? Don't let that worry your little heart. Don't even feed into it. Pay attention so you can be prepared, but do not give it any energy because as long as you give it energy, then it's going to manifest in your life.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I used to say years ago. I remember the conscious so-called people would get mad at me. Because I used to say, I'm not walking around saying I'm black power. I'm not doing it. They used to get mad at me when I used to say, what was the other thing I used to tell them? I'm not talking about the white man. I'm not doing it. You know why? Because, it used to be real big. Well, why you say, you don't want to say black power? You don't want to talk about the white? No. I'm not giving him no energy.
That's right.
And not only that, when you know you are power, you ain't got to walk around saying black power. Hold your goddamn head up and walk in there like you know that's your power.
It's a saying we say in Texas.
Oh boy, wait, let me finish. So we was eating at this restaurant the other day.
Hold on, let me say. It
Last
goes
night.
into what you just said.
All right, go ahead.
You feed what you want to live, and what you want to die, you starve it. So whatever you give attention to is gonna prosper, and well, I ain't gonna say prosper. It's gonna grow, and it's gonna become something that may bother you. If it's worry, it could become cancerous to your life in the form of obstacles or in the form of health. But if it's something that you want to live, if you want good things to come to you, you focus on the good things, you focus on the positive, and let that come into your life instead of something negative.
Well, okay, so back to what I was saying, y'all. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's a Texas thing. Okay, so look, we was at the restaurant yesterday. We decided to try it out because he's been wanting to try it out for the last 6 months. We go in there, and we are pretty much the only black people. So, Chinese girl walks us to the table. One Chinese lady walks us to the table, the booth, but she gonna walk us to the back. We passed the table by, and it's all nice and clean. I already knew what it was about. So I said, no, I don't want to sit back there. I want to sit right here. Oh, okay, you want to sit there? Okay. Now, wait, I'm not finished out now. Watch this. After we get out, there was one other black girl in there, and everybody else was white. It's like a little, what you call that? Chairs type of place.
It's a bar and grill.
Bar and grill. So now we walking out. You damn right I'm taking my dog back. The food is expensive, so I'm taking it because I was full and I didn't want to eat no more. And I had a whole bunch of food left, and I took my food. I don't give a goddamn. I'm not here to impress no white folks, right? So we walking out. This lady looking at us like we're just so beneath her. Ooh,
but
I'm sorry.
She felt that way, but her ass was the one sitting waiting to get a seat. We didn't wait.
Right. Now, but see, the point is, I walk past every last one of them white people in there. Let me tell y'all something. And the ones, y'all know who you are. Cut that bullshit out. Because I'm going to tell y'all like this. I'm going to walk up in that, excuse my language y'all for a minute, I'm going to walk up in that bitch like I'm Queen and Zinga. Right? I don't know who you think you are. Or who you think you're looking at the way that you're looking at, like we're beneath you. Because really, at the end of the day, you need to be bound down to my goddamn feet. Who are you to look at me like I'm beneath you? I walk past every goddamn last one of them like, yeah, I'm Queen and Zinga, goddamn, say something. Right? Because it's really disheartening when you're around people like that. I don't feel uncomfortable, but they're looking at you, and I'm looking at what the hell you looking at? Yeah, look at you. What? Say something. Like, black people can't afford, certain restaurants and certain things. They got a very air about them. So I'm going to carry a higher air than your ass and let you know I'm a real goddamn queen. Say something if you want to. Because I got a problem with that, y'all. But I don't give them energy, because if you give them energy, then that energy manifests in your life. So back to the conscious community, I'm not giving them energy. Who are they? They're just another mere human being like I am. I don't care how much money you got, because ancestors will strip that shit away from you as quick as you can blink your eye. Or actually even quicker than the speed of light. So you continue to think who you think you are. Right? Because I got a problem with that. But I refuse to give them energy. You think you're so much better? No, you're not. Now, we're saying that, the part about black power, no. I don't have to walk around. You know who I am. There was a study that said 65% of people of different races, Chinese, white, different races, Hispanic, always say that black people to them was mysterious and magical. They know who we are. So how dare you have to walk around and raise your fist talking about black power, black power? No, I have to walk like that. Because when my presence walks into your place, you're going to know what it is. And it's not bragging. It's not about that. It's just you getting sick of them looking at you or looking at you like you're beneath them. You know, look here. If you really want to take it a step further, I ain't going to say that, y'all. But you know what I mean. And we're going to leave it at that. Because a lot of them, not all of them, because there's some really cool white people, you know what I mean? Especially in New York. Now, New York, you got a few racist people because, you know, in Brooklyn, we had some people, Italians coming, you know, starting trouble when you go to bed, all that. But not as bad as I seen in the South. But the South, y'all better recognize it what it is. And not only that, when shit start happening, which it will, when grids start going down, you ain't going to be acting like we beneath y'all then. Y'all going to be our goddamn best friends, just like when y'all went to war and Vietnam War. Your asses was best friends with your fellow American, whether he was black or yellow. So let me leave y'all with that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I had a drink on that, y'all. So, was it time for Angie Stone to, yes, it was. I gotta pee, y'all. Hold on real quick.
Are we wrapping this up or you want
No,
me
hold on, talk. I gotta pee.
to? All right.
Was it time for her to go? No.
No, it wasn't time for Angie Stone to go. She was taken out of here early. I feel like it wasn't, but my wife says it was. You say it was, right? It was
No,
time
I
for.
didn't say that. I said,
Oh.
I'm asking the question. Hold on.
Oh, okay. She said no, it wasn't time for her to go. I don't feel like it was time for her to go because she was taken out early. And yes, I do see spiritually that somebody wanted this to happen. And like the brother pointed out, she died on the CEO of Universal, uh, the CEO's birthday of Universal. So I mean, I don't believe in coincidence. He said it was a birthday gift to him. That might be so. So I just feel like things like this happen, and all you have to do when things like this happen is follow the trail, the money trail, the paper trail, whoever sees to benefit the most off of somebody's death like this, that's who has something to do with it. And she was, as y'all know, she was suing the record label because it was a lot of money that was owed to her, and it kept her in the poorhouse. Well, I ain't gonna say poorhouse, but it kept her to the one point where she was 63 years old. She still have to tour around the country and sing to make some money, and she shouldn't have to do that after she made millions and millions and millions of dollars. And she was going in exposing the industry, you know, for the things that they've done to her. But you know, that's why people like these days you have no business really signing a record deal because you can make if you're really good and talented, you can put your music on the platforms itself, and you can generate income. What happened to sell your soul, do any sexual favors or any of that, and be living the lifestyle? You won't even have to be seen. It's guys right now it's people right now that are making millions of dollars, living comfortably, and they just got their music on out on
Spotify,
Spotify,
iTunes,
iTunes,
Apple.
all
Yep.
these streaming platforms, and they didn't have to do no weird shit. They didn't
Right.
have to do nothing weird or do nothing that was gonna make them feel less of a man or less of a woman to get on. And that's what it's about, man.
Okay. So what was the question? Comment?
Uh, Mr. Amazing, she was going after them and exposing the industry. They owed her hundreds of millions. Yeah,
I seen the video she did. I watched the video and I
yeah.
feel sorry for my sister. That's sad. It's very sad.
And you could tell she was already having health problems.
Right.
When I was picking up her
Yeah,
spirit,
she was having health
already having
problems.
health
But I
problems.
think she did talk about that in the video, a
She
little bit
did.
about her health. Yeah,
I
I
ain't
think so.
even.
I think she was having some health stuff going on.
I was in and out the room, so I didn't know, but I just knew I heard her when she was talking about how they owed her money. So,
And like I
That's
said, they're doing what would be their very own undoing. They gonna see
isn't
whoever's
it?
responsible for her death and anybody else's death in the industry. They're gonna be punished severely.
This isn't the time of way backs where they got away with this stuff. Now everybody got to pay. People got to pay.
Yep.
People got
And
to
they're
pay.
paying real quick and fast. Y'all will see. Y'all will see. All right, y'all. So I guess it's about time to wrap it up. Been nice, been fun. Tomorrow night, y'all can check us out. What's the brothers? The African Spirituality Show. At 9:30 tomorrow night, we'll be on there talking about. I'll be on there talking about the sea beings and a few more topics. So y'all check out the
I think it's called the channel is called African Spirituality.
African Spirituality. Check it out. Okay, we'll be on a brother, really good brother. Our brother Orisa Bemi is going to be doing it, and I'll be helping him with some more information about the sea beings. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that y'all need to learn about. Some of y'all, especially y'all spiritual folks. Okay, and that we need to start taking care of.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
y'all.
huh?
No, I just said yes, yes.
Okay, so tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time, check me out on the African Spirituality Show at 9:30 here on YouTube. It's on YouTube, okay?
I probably put the link in the on our YouTube page in the chat too.
And I'll put the link on the Facebook page so y'all could y'all like I did last week. I put the link in and people were able to come over and watch. So I'll put it on tomorrow night on Facebook, and y'all could meet us over there, okay? So when I know family, y'all have a lovely evening. Love y'all. Understand, remember what I said. Your power is being heightened. Do not give energy to the negative stuff that you're seeing going around you. Start speaking positive, and of course, pay attention because we caught up in the middle of it. But don't put yourself, there. Let yourself just see positive blessings coming for your family, good things coming for your family. Okay. So on that note, y'all have a good night. I'm Wunam. Nicky Love, African Indigenous Traditional Healer.
And I'm Adinkra Agun Sola, African Indigenous Healer.
And you have just finished watching Spirit Talk. We'll see y'all soon. Take care.
Peace.